Yes,
Yes.
and no reverb.
Okay, so I have to use AirPods.
Oh, we'll figure it out
Yeah, that was weird.
the next time we play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I'm gonna leave, Mia.
thank you, Mia. Also, Mia, don't forget to
Thank
unmute
you
yourself.
for the emotional support. Like,
We will figure
okay.
it out, Queen. Also,
You
we are
know-
live, but
Oh, gang.
Oh, hey,
I gave y'all 0 warning. I just hit
I think I
buttons.
didn't pick my nose.
That's when you guys have to remember I do cut your screens. So if y'all really needed to do that, lean over to the side and I hope you have hand sanitizer.
Why, with everything being recalled at this point?
Audie's
Is-
such a girl's girl, though. Oh my god.
Is hand sanitizer being recalled? Like, real talk.
I'm just winging life.
Not yet.
Oh,
Crazy stuff. All right, so we are up and alive on all of the applications now for sure. Yeah, I can't hear you, Mia. Why can't I hear you?
you gotta be kidding me.
Oh no, I know why. You're good. I got you.
Oh,
It,
thank you. I was like, that's not me.
What I think
I'm like, that be for real.
So what I think happens is that when you guys aren't talking into your, like, utilizing your audio for so long, it might turn off your audio automatically.
Got it.
Ooh.
I think that might have been what it was. But guys, hello.
Me.
I mean, no, absolutely not. I'm not doing that to anybody. That's just rude. Let me see. Can this go? Ooh, I can't put it all the way down here now. It'll be in the comments. That's cool.
She's trying to silence me.
I reject that premise.
A little
Just to be safe.
dramatic.
Guys, so I did a thing. Everyone except for TikTok will be able to see videos. TikTok, we're back on our normal shit. So we're not going to do this landscape anymore. Also, I hated that view anyway. I really don't like that view. I don't know how some people do it like Casso or anyone else do it. I hate the landscape version on TikTok. I ain't even gonna lie about it. It bothers me
uncomfortable.
so quick. It is, and if you have anyone on the box, like in the guest box, it mucks up the entire thing. So, guys, hello, welcome in. I also need to change this. This is 0. Friendly reminder on how everything works on these lives. We are going to be going over the Tenant Senate race. I did not want y'all to have a jump scare coming. Tenant, yeah, Senate. Yeah. I just...
Tenant Senate.
Tenant Senate
We're doing
race,
great.
yep. Actually, Eli should go in and clip that. That'd be funny. Tenant
Put
Senate.
it on a t-shirt.
Put it on a t-shirt. That works too. Texas Senate race. All right. How everything works is I will be holy.
Mm-hmm.
You're holy?
Yeah, I am holy.
Okay. Nice.
Luca says hi, and he'll watch the reruns later. Thank you, Luca. So
Hi, Luca.
for every $5 that is added to the daily goal, I split that evenly among everyone that you see on screen. They can all attest to it. They've all been here before. They know how this works. So, if you appreciate women's labor, please do a thing and donate to the live. It does help me pay for them for being here and going through this fun process of digging into tonight's Senate races. I know the last one was gubernatorial, and we are no longer doing primaries. Everyone is officially the official candidates. We are going to go through all of them. So, we have Cash App, Venmo, and Buy Me a Coffee are all of the apps you guys can find me on. You can also find all of these wonderful women, except for Parker's, because her YouTube is not a thing that y'all should go. She doesn't want you to subscribe to her, so we'll put it out that way. Everyone else,
She don't want you.
She don't want it. So we listen to consent. All right, follow women's consents. All right. You can find all of their links in the video description on YouTube. So go and follow their channels towards the. Well, actually, you guys could come up because on TikTok that won't make a difference. So if they want to come up on TikTok for y'all to follow them here, y'all can do all of that. Follow them here and just hit the plus sign next to their names. I might change the layout so we all are still seen on screen. Okay. Hi, Void. RJ, are you interested in Texas politics? And your heart me is grayed out.
RJ.
That was the
There's
first
no
one.
way
together, RJ.
He's
doesn't
bad
know
at this.
about Ken Paxton. Like, I would be shocked if he didn't know about Ken Paxton.
I mean, he knows
Yeah, he
about
probably
Ken
does.
Paxton, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Or shall we say Penn Paxton?
All right, now I gotta remind myself how to change this, change layout.
Like,
I hate this thing.
I was
If
about
I
to
do
say
the
my
multi-cast.
Ken
RJ
Paxton,
always
I'm
wants to
like,
be included.
He just
All
wants
right,
to sit on the cool kids
so
table, y'all.
now I can expand my box and then it should put y'all on the side. No, fuck, how do I change it from that? Why did it do the fluid boxes? I don't like that. Anyways, while I'm trying
You
to
sound
figure
like
this
me
out.
earlier.
'Cause truthfully, I don't like TikTok. Why won't it let me change my, can't change layout when a guest has been expanded? I am not, what?
It's going well.
She's just kidding, TikTok. She loves you.
All right,
Eh.
fine. Oh, you're
Change
done.
it to fix.
Yeah, I did.
I just did this earlier.
It is what
There
it
it
is.
goes.
It's just gonna have to survive. Doodle Raid. Thank you, Doodle Raiders. That's cool. I'm obsessed with that center race. Oh, okay. RJ, I
Mhm.
mean, I suppose you could at some point add 2 cents, but you don't stick around. I know you. You live buy.
Damn.
Right. Wait a second. He doesn't collab or co-host with people. He's like, but what about me?
So what you have to do with him is you have to challenge him. You have to challenge him that he won't show up to a live, and then he'll show up.
Oh.
So just call him out.
As he just agreed with, he just live buys.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
literally
"Yup."
does. He's like, I just come in and say hi. So there's all of those wonderful things. Okay. So if you guys, like I said, want to help support the show, you guys on YouTube and on Twitch will be seeing. Why did I do that? I hate when I do that. Y'all don't need to see all the chats in
I
the
was like,
world.
yeah, they can see it on Twitch. Okay.
I forget about that. I need to move those screens over. Hold on, guys.
Y'all, while
You
we're
know
doing
how many
that, keep
people I
tapping
had-
though.
Okay,
over
it's
here on TikTok.
frozen. Now it should be good. It won't change now. Haha, I did it correctly. Don't worry about me, guys. I know what I'm doing.
Professional.
Ha 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 ha. I fixed it. Anywho's. So, y'all, hi. What do you all know about James Tallarico and Ken Paxton?
Ken Paxton sucks.
I mean, I
was gonna say,
agree.
Ken
Tallarico's
Paxton is the
okay.
devil and James Tallarico is Jesus. That's about what it is.
I mean, that is one way to
A
put
white
it.
man's interpretation of Jesus in Texas.
Wait. I
true.
thought it's just that he believed in he's 6-gender Tallarico, according to Trump.
Oh, and vegan.
And vegan.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
actually
vegan, but he's
I
not
have that.
vegan.
All
No,
right.
because that's all they have on him since he appeals so strongly to the right side. Meanwhile, Ken Paxton is the first Texas AG where 60 Republicans supported impeaching him.
Yeah.
Like, that's how bad he is.
Oh, I have that too. It's great. So Donald J. Trump's True Social post might be cut off at the top.
Just a second. Got
Yeah,
a
what's
question.
up? I have answers.
Isn't Usha Vance a vegan and or vegetarian?
I actually don't know the answer to that question.
Sure.
I know she doesn't eat meat.
Is Usha Vance vegan or vegetarian?
It says she's vegetarian. I think so. The reason they attack it for Tallarico though is because in Texas the cattle farming is so huge. So they're
Oh,
like,
yes,
how
the
dare
cartel
you
cattle.
be? Yes, the cartel cattle. So how dare you be for
Cartel
Texas
cattle.
but not eat Texas meat? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually. I like that
Texas
cartel
meat.
cattle.
Put this Texas meat in your mouth. Like, what are we doing?
Also, hold on. RJ, I just I gave him a cheap option today.
I would have said gift the whole damn panel. That motherfucker
Yeah.
TikTok
Yes, that
rich.
too. You should also gift the whole panel. You make way more money than the rest of us.
In the name
Anyway,
of Jamie.
no, just on TikTok. There we go. We'll just say that. All right. So Donald J. Trump, in his absolute ranting rant, we're just gonna read the part that is relevant. Okay, hold on.
The Democrat running in Texas, James Tallarico, turns out to be a fraud. It showed after the election when he beat low IQ candidate Jasmine Crockett, no relation to Davy Crockett. He's got 6 genders, insults to Jesus, only vegan food, and was wearing a mask in 2023 and 2024, and is a weak, ineffective guy who we allowed to win prior to releasing the avalanche of information we had on him.
Hold on, I'm going to skip the last part of that sentence.
I believe that any human being running against him, sick, incompetent, close to death, or even a child, would win. He may be the worst candidate I have ever seen.
And then the rest is just him rambling on
Being racist.
like a whole child. It is the best way to do it. It's just
He can't stop thinking about children.
he can't.
Nope.
Even a child, guys, would beat Tallarico according to Trump. So I just want to remind y'all of that. I cringed so hard I became a black hole. Well, no, I mean that's Donald Trump for you. I'm sorry, that's how he sounds, in my brilliant opinion. Also, I realized I didn't do things I meant to do. All right, cool.
Hey, if you haven't reposted the live, go ahead and do that. That'd be great. As I do that, because if there are any videos played, we just want to make sure that this is pushed out beforehand. Thank you, and
Oh.
share it.
But if you notice me, I have it so that TikTok can't see the bottom part of my landscape.
Oh,
I cut it off. Sorry,
You're
TikTok
so
doesn't get
clever.
videos. But everybody else gets videos. TikTok just does not. So
you get sound.
you get sound. Also, did I stop
Maybe.
doing that? Okay, good. I did that.
I don't know. I just work here.
No, I was checking something. So James Tallarico. Hi, he's him. He's fairly attractive for a white man, you know, all that awesomeness, right? Hey, have I showed you working for a living? Because I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm talking about James Tallarico. What? Are we? I would ask if you're good. I know the answer is no. But here was something funny. So this is going to be a bit of a tangent, and so y'all will have to forgive me here. But of course, you all know that Darlene Graham won her primary, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Though this one
Unfortunately.
was slightly before then. Fox News, of course, they actually did a little bit of a ragging on Ken Paxton, surprisingly. So we're gonna listen to that real quick.
And I think this is one thing that, you know, we're 10 weeks out from today from the midterms. I think Republicans are kind of whistling past the graveyard on some of these Senate seats that they thought were safe, whether it's South Carolina, whether it's Alaska, whether it's Iowa, whether it's Nebraska, Ohio. We got to kick it into gear over these next 10 weeks, or we're looking at not only losing the House, but losing the Senate as well.
Now, how many
Yep.
times have you and I talked about this, Ned? Where it's like,
Sorry, we can't hear it.
I mean, what's
All right. I just
What? Oh
No.
we us no.
Paxton in Texas?
It
I don't
shows
even
it's
see
going
him
to you.
campaigning at all. What, is he campaigning?
Oh, it's lying to you.
It was like we don't hear it.
And I think this is one thing that, you know, we're 10 weeks out from today from the
It's
midterms.
literally
I think
registering
Republicans
it.
are kind of whistling past.
That's the
just
crazy
nod.
thing. It's no, I'm not like disagreeing with it. It's just actually registering it. Is it that?
The graveyard on some of these
Yeah, see, then that created an echo for
Senate seats
I
that
can
they
hear
thought were
that.
safe, whether it's South Carolina,
Can you hear
whether
it
it's
still?
Alaska, whether it's Iowa, whether it's Nebraska,
Not now.
Ohio.
If it's playing, we could for a second.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can listen
we
from
get-
my phone.
We got to kick it into gear over these next 10 weeks, or we're looking at not only losing the House, but losing the Senate as well.
Now, how many times have you and I talked about this, Ned? Where it's like, I mean, Paxton in Texas? I don't even see him campaigning at all. Is he campaigning?
Y'all are hearing that now because that should be fixed, or no? Still not.
No.
I swear y'all hate me. No, because that's gonna create a. Yeah, y'all are just gonna have to listen to the videos through TikTok. I'm sorry. I can't fix that right now. You're gone, Queen. I can't hear you.
We're not watching videos on TikTok though.
You can listen to the audio. Because I don't know why you can't hear it. It's literally showing that the sound is going in here.
Oh, that's perfect because I really don't want to
Oh,
look at
hold
them.
on.
Like, I haven't seen much of his campaign.
See, the problem is when I do that, everyone else has an echo. It's not just me, I think. Let me see. Because y'all can hear me. No, you can't hear me now. Bubbles. Yeah, and then I hear myself twice. And so does everybody else. Okay.
I think Republicans are kind of whistling past the graveyard on some of these Senate seats that they thought were safe, whether it's South Carolina, whether it's Alaska, whether it's Iowa, whether it's Nebraska, Ohio. We got to kick it into gear over these next 10 weeks, or we're looking at not only losing the House, but losing the Senate as well.
Now, how many times have you and I talked about this, Ned? Where it's like, I mean, Paxton in Texas? I don't even see him campaigning at all. Is he campaigning? Like, I haven't seen much of his campaign. I mean, I guess he's hoping Trump and Elon Musk save him, but he better get going in Texas.
This is the thing that concerns me. I think there's a great deal of apathy with some of the candidates, but what concerns me even more, Laura, there's real apathy in the grassroots. I think some people are thinking we gave Republicans all the power in 24, House, Senate, White House. It really didn't follow through in some of these promises. The Senate's thumbing their nose at the base over the Save America Act. Gas is $4.10 a gallon. You know, they're not seeing a lot of the things that they've.
Sorry,
What
the
a
rest is
beautiful
useless.
freeze frame.
I don't even know who the other two people on screen are. I just know that it was actually funny. That it's on May. It's on. I'm on everywhere. That's the easiest way to say that. If y'all on TikTok can keep double tapping the screen, that would be fantastic. I just like it anytime that Fox News actually calls out a Republican. So I like to rag on them for that. It's great.
I sent you the Jesse Waters one too, where he crashes out about not being able to win the campaign for him. That one's my favorite.
The campaign for Paxton.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you put it over here. I got the. There we go. Oh, also, this is more of a side note for everyone else. Just FYI, I didn't plan the boxes. I didn't know who I was putting in which corners. I just did boxes in corners. So
Yeah, so if like Monty turns like her head the other way, we could totally kiss.
This way?
no, you just failed at that one, Mia. You looked the wrong way.
You look this. Yeah, you gotta go. Nope. There you go.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Y'all are children. Okay, I love you.
Left, right.
No,
I
we're
believe
just
in
in
you.
love. God.
All right. Hold on, I gotta make sure y'all can hear everything.
Manhood meltdown. What a title.
And I agree. You got to hit them on the issues. And Paxton should be doing that. Where's Paxton? I've seen Mitch McConnell more than Paxton. McConnell's been in the hospital all summer. Get out of your hole, Paxton, and do something. I can't win this race for you. It's not on Fox. Go raise some money, do a hit, and lay the lumber to this guy. I mean, he's younger, he's got a little energy, and he's new or whatever. But come on, if you lose this seat for Republicans in Texas, you should seek asylum in Mexico. This cannot happen.
That sounds beautiful. Like the beach.
Yeah. That sounds really nice.
They're insane.
I bet
He's
the weather is
insane.
nicer there than in Texas.
I mean, a lot of Americans are going to Mexico, like for dental work.
Fucking universal healthcare now. Like,
real.
Someone said to keep
Southern.
Let's go.
Y'all know I lived in the South. If I sound Southern, it's because I live in the South actively, and B, I grew up in the South for the most part.
We slammed our hands. That's serious.
Yeah. There we go. I don't know. I'm trying to
I
make.
said what I said.
I said what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I like feisty Ari. It's great.
But if we're talking about raising money, he makes a good point. Have you guys seen the FEC donations?
I looked at them when you posted them.
It's great. So we'll start with Warren Kenneth Paxton Jr. because apparently it's okay, Monster. Also, Monster, I think it was your birthday recently. Have we said happy birthday to you recently?
It was last Wednesday.
Okay. We all said it. That's right. When it was also Moni's brother's birthday, and she was confused. I remember that.
No.
Who did we
Mia's
confuse you about?
That's
Your
my,
son.
It was my
that's
oldest birthday. I was like,
Sorry,
wait a
I
second.
suck.
Aren't they twins? Only one had a birthday.
I was thinking that, but I was like, I don't want to be wrong here.
I mean, I just found out that they were
twins today.
I just learnred out
Only one
news
of them
it
had a
today
birthday.
that they were twins. So sorry, brother Maud. So this is Ken
The
Paxton.
least favorite.
Ken Paxton has raised $9.2 million. So I know Monica's look, so she doesn't get to say this. But can anyone guess how much Tallarico has raised before I click over there?
Let's go with triple.
Triple of that would be 27 million. Okay. Way more than that.
That's embarrassing.
That's hella funny.
$68.5 million. It's insane.
Oof.
It's insane.
Where did a lot of it come from?
I don't fucking know. Well, sorry. I mean, the majority of it came from unitemized individual contributions. He's only gotten 2.5 million from committees, so
Nice.
That's not bad.
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, since we're talking about money right now, so when it comes to Texas, very specifically, there are two major, like, wealthy families in Texas who actually contribute to a lot of races nationwide, and it makes a difference. We have the Bass family, like Bass Hall, and the Perot family, like the Perot Museum. And the Pros generally go Republican, and the Basses generally go Democrat, just more or less.
So it like balances
But-
it out.
Okay.
Yeah. And the thing is that while this year, because I pulled up the numbers real fast, that Ross Perot Jr. has given $600,000 to the RNC, he's not actually donated directly to Ken Paxton. Like, he is abstaining.
I wonder why. Could anybody
Right.
guess why nobody actually wants to donate to Ken Paxton?
Wasn't he outed
And-
by the Republican Party anime? Like ousted, not
Yes.
outed.
Yeah, I was like, he's very much not liked by the Republican Party. They had, again, like 16 or 60 senators try to, or 60 Republicans in Texas try to impeach him, like agree to and support it. He skated by the skin of his little creepy teeth. But it's also worth noting that Perot is also, like, following where they put their money. He has stopped supporting any Republican candidates nationwide that are MAGA. And that seems to be making a big dent too. Yeah. Like, he'll do Republicans. He won't do MAGA.
He'll do them?
He sure will.
I bet he would.
Okay.
I mean, hey, you do you, boo-boo.
You heard that?
The closet is a mesh fucking curtain.
Right.
So I'm looking at Open Secrets, and it says fundraising by party. And this is just general, right? So Dems only have 93 candidates, and they have raised 129 million, whereas Republicans have 149 candidates, and they've raised 105 million. Okay.
Damn.
Glad we had this talk.
No, actually, Monster, he did that to 1 day. It wasn't even 30 days. It was 1 day. That's a whole other can of worms. You know, I forgot to look that guy up, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I can find that with a quick Google search. So this is another one. Right now, I'm just going through like actual news reporting clips where Adam Kinzinger told CNN that Ken Paxton is just the worst, right? And then I have some campaign ads that were funny. And the hilarious part of the GOP and what they did after the Texas primary. So, for those that don't know, it's great. It's so funny. Oops, hold on. Why can't I hear any of that either? Oh, I forgot I did that. Hold on.
Candidate for the Texas Senate race is in major trouble. And he's admitting it. He's pleading for help. Ken Paxton, that's Trump's pick, is admitting that he's struggling against the Democratic candidate, James Tallarico. Now, I will just highlight that some prominent Republicans predicted this after Trump backed Paxton over the 23-year incumbent, John Cornyn, who did not come saddled with all the legal and personal indignities.
Oop, that was weird. Sorry. Why did that do that?
I can't hear
You just went quiet.
Trump's handpicked candidate for the Texas Senate race is in major trouble, admitting that he's struggling. Now, I will just highlight that some prominent Republicans predicted this after Trump backed Paxton over the 23-year incumbent, John Cornyn, who did not come saddled with all the legal and personal indignities of Ken Paxton. It is a race that not only could decide which party controls the Senate, but if a Democrat wins, it'd be the first Democrat to win a U.S. Senate seat in Texas since 1988. And now Fox News is grilling Paxton about the state of his campaign.
And of course, this is a state that President Trump won. Why is this race so close, and what are you doing about it?
Yeah, look, it's it's a different environment. We're trying to get help from all over the country, so go to kenpaxton.com and help us because we need help. We need help now.
Not him fundraising.
Back in his home state of Texas, conservative podcaster Michael Berry also
Didn't Graham do the same
Paxton
thing before he? Oh,
Yes.
Are we talking about Plattner?
yeah. No, Lindsey
No.
Graham.
Lindsey Graham came on and he like did a whole, it was like long too. It was like a 1.5 minute long spiel.
He's like, we
trying to
need
get
your money.
donations.
The
Yeah.
Dems are going to take over.
What's wrong with his face? Seriously, it's like, is it a thing? It's like stuck on the
Did
side.
he have a stroke or something? I have no
It looks
clue.
like it.
He might just have dead nerves in his face.
Because I noticed that too. I'm like, something's going on. You do need help.
All right, let's finish this up real quick.
I know there is a lot of frustration. I hear it. What's the Paxton campaign doing? What's the path to victory? There's been some concern. Will there be the money there to run the campaign it takes to win?
As of June 1st, I had $0. He had 30 million. So we've been trying to accumulate to raise the money, but we definitely need we do need some outside help.
Pathetic.
Also, that's not true because we just looked at it. He's had more than $0. He didn't just all of a sudden make 9 million. So
no,
that's not true.
But I will say, or as of June 1st. So when we look at that, it's also he may have just gotten down to zero because
he probably spent all of his money.
Conservative spending is not very conservative.
No,
not
they
at all.
don't.
They can't.
Because the problem is the primary went on too long between Paxton and Cornyn that the Republican Party spent a shit ton of money just trying to decide one or the other.
Yep.
And that's what they did. So they didn't even get time to attack Tallarico.
Yeah.
It was, they spent way too much money on attacking each other because Trump was like, whoever I endorse better drop out, and then doesn't endorse anybody until the day before the runoff.
Oh yeah, and to be clear, like the Republican funding ecosystem in Texas was very much geared towards explicitly stopping Ken Paxton. They didn't care about John Foreman. They just wanted to stop Ken Paxton. Like the Deason family, who has also been a major Republican donor and supported Paxton after the primary, have stopped. Like they everybody has shifted away because they very much just don't like him.
Yeah, sorry. It's very interesting to see how this looks on screen. Right now, I think there's probably some MAGA men in the YouTube feed that are getting overwhelmed because there are 6 women on screen.
Oh yeah,
they're
they've been
very
losing their
upset.
damn minds.
They're very upset. They're so upset that they are just
Are they
seething
having
right
moments right now?
They're seething. It's interesting to me because we've only named a few wealthy families in Texas, and if they're withholding their money, that tells me that there are a fuck ton of poor whites in Texas. I call them field whites because I can't really classify them as ice monkeys because it's pretty hot most of the time in Texas. So I'm just confused why they aren't unable to get any donations. It either means most of the whites there want to vote for Tallarico, or you're just extremely poor. You don't have any money to donate to Paxton's campaign. It's one or the other. I'm going with the fact that they're poor. That's why they're in here very upset.
Well, and then I would bring up that the RNC is allowed to donate to campaigns, correct? I would assume.
Right.
Yes, they are.
The RNC is flush with cash right now. That's the big conversation they like to bring up, is that the DNC is in debt for a loan while the RNC is flush with cash.
Exactly.
What are they doing?
Exactly.
Oh, and especially with
the experts on this.
With the recent Supreme Court ruling, they can dump as much money as they want into any local campaigns, Watson v. RNC. So they just allowed it. Hey, social, they allowed it all the way. And Murph, they're not exactly poor. They do have more money in the RNC bucket than the DNC does, which, I mean, fine, whatever. They made their bed. And that's kind of their problem.
I'm waiting for the "she's so racist" comments.
I'm
waiting.
I mean, tell me how I can utilize it for my benefit. That would be great.
I knew that was coming, Queen.
I mean,
I was just waiting for that one.
That's neither here nor there. Back to Texas. That'll be the next time I'm on Ari's. Give us a call. I would love to learn. You have time.
Speaking of, actually, next month's availability is posted. It's open. The openings are there.
Saying get schedule in.
Right. Yep. I even pre-planned the next 2 deep dives for those that enjoy this, because I know that there is a very niche crowd of my followers that do enjoy this. This, just so you know, we're doing it twice because I've got 7 states to go through before November for the primary key battleground races, whether that's gubernatorial, House, or the Senate, and we're going to look at them. So we're having fun with this. North Carolina is included with, actually, I think I have to bump that up because I don't have enough time to do all 7 if I only do 2. So I think I'll probably end up doing 3 next month then. There you go. Yes, in TikTok, you guys only see 5 faces because I made it so you couldn't, so TikTok doesn't get mad at me. So, I mean, I can show you guys for a very brief second what it would have, nope, I did the wrong thing. I got to move the tapper bar. Hold on. There we go. See? Face. And now it's going away.
Frame.
Hello, Aaron Burnett. Bye, Aaron Burnett.
Y'all don't understand the amount of work we have to do to make it so TikTok is not a angry individual.
Fascist dictator.
All right, back to the video.
I heard that.
So recent polls show that Paxton does need help. The race is within the margin of error. Out front now, former Congressman Adam Kinzinger, who lives in Texas, and diehard Texan Paul Begala. So both of you know of which you are about to speak. Adam, Congressman Kinzinger, how much trouble is Ken Paxton in right now?
Well, I'll say Paul probably knows Texas way better than me because I think you have to be like 7th generation to actually be considered a Texan. So, but look, he's in real trouble. And keep in mind, this summer, what was he doing? He was caught in the United Kingdom on vacation. And I got to tell you, I think back to my elections. If I'd had a tough election and decided to take a vacation, all my staff would have quit or they'd have thrown me in like campaign jail. He's in real trouble. There's a lack of enthusiasm for him here. I've definitely sensed that. You're seeing a lot more kind of Tallarico signs and bumper stickers, which in and of themselves don't really tell you much except for excitement. And so it is definitely going to be a close race. I think Democrats have to be very careful not to assume that he's going to win because this is Texas. But certainly Republicans could not have elected a worse candidate than Ken Paxton. And all is begging on TV, by the way, just to be clear, is what they do to raise money. You could be a senator with $80 million in the bank, and they're going to go on TV and say that they're being outspent and beg for money. But he is in real trouble.
So, sorry, y'all. I didn't expect it to end like that. It cut it off in the middle of a sentence.
If the Republican Party had any kind of spine, what they would have done is actually physically had a talk with Donald Trump and told him that Cornyn would have been a better bet, endorse Cornyn. But like they just do not have the spine to do that. And so they're just like, we're just waiting for whatever Trump decides. And he's like, Paxton. And now they're like, fuck. Like that's pretty much what's happening now.
Yeah, now they're like, we have to deal with this. We made our bed, so now we have to lie in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Really quickly on TikTok, guys, if we can help focus on the live gift goals and also focus on the gift gallery. Normally, my gift gallery is looking a lot better than it is right now, but we don't even have half of it lit up. So if you guys can help me out with all of these things, and then don't forget to donate to the Daily Goal, which is at 0 right now because no one's donated anything. So if you guys can contribute, remember for every $5, each of us get paid $1. If you guys can help out to make sure that women's labor is not free because you only see women on this panel, why would a man be there? So. Mia, don't look dejected every time we say that. She's like, so this, of course, is another interesting one where more recently, the Cook Political Report updated the Texas Senate race to being a toss-up instead of just lean Republican.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's wild.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know anything about Cook Political Report, they are very, very good at their predictions in way of leaning, likely. Like, they're very good at it.
Yep. So just in the last, it looks like 4 months, they've updated it to the way that they've went from lean Republican with a +6 R to complete toss-up because Ken Paxton just isn't actually great, right? Sorry for the jump scare. His face is going to be on screen. At least it's just his profile, I guess. So there
Not
is
him
that.
having RFK's neck. Oh.
Well, RFK's neck got me. Because Paxton's few advantages, and there are a few, is that he's a Republican identified in Texas. Like, he is a namesake at this point. Not a good one.
Moose.
There's the Trump endorsement. He has had 3 statewide victories, strong MAGA base. The older voters kind of like him a lot more than the rest. The problem with that is that Tallarico is stronger in every other area. Like, he's stronger with independents, he's stronger with moderates, he's stronger with the younger crowd. He's a good communicator. He's actually out there, like, making commercials and meeting people. And Ken Paxton has clearly been told he needs to shut up and sit down and stay as much out of the spotlight as he can, because the more people who Google his name, the worse that it becomes.
Right. He's just better.
Horrible.
Is what you're saying.
Like,
he's not relatable, and
like, if I just do this, like, controversy.
He has an unusual amount of political, social, and criminal baggage for a Republican, and that's saying something, especially in Texas.
Yo, like, if all I did was just type in Ken Paxton controversy, and so much comes up. Like, oh, like,
That's how I check bands. I just want everybody to know. If I have a song in my head from a band I haven't listened to in a long time, I write in the band controversy and I look up what they did.
That's a great system, because nowadays.
Just saying. Like, he's just not a... Oh, yeah, I have that video. That's a funny one, too. So, the important thing that our good friend Hector wanted me to know specifically, and I think I have the video where Tallarico brought it up. And maybe it's not a video, maybe it's just God, that's such a horrible picture of his face.
He chose it.
No, not that one. It's a different. Sorry, I'm scrolling through my resources.
I did
been one of the ones that you're talking about.
Yeah, I did do a Google search. I guess when he was 12, they were playing hide and seek. Another child threw a berry at him that hit his eye. Because of a misdiagnosis within the crappy medical system, it was untreated, and he has like partial vision loss in his eye, and that's why it looks like that, I guess.
That's
so he's up for universal health care.
Of course not.
Oh.
Did you say a berry?
Yeah, a berry. Yeah.
Y'all, berries can do damage to your eyes too. Just the number of them that just have. You're so great. Oh, sorry.
What is happening?
Was that the... What was there? Are you making fun of the picture that we can barely see? Oh, there it is. I was like, I thought Audrey lost her mind.
I was like, oh no, it's a stroke.
What was happening?
I thought she was having a stroke. I was so worried.
I'm sorry. It's just...
I was like, did she get hit with a berry?
I totally did. I got hit by the whole berry here. I got sorry, TikTokers. I feel bad that you can't see this. It's obviously Trump's
It's
face.
okay. They're just like, something's going on with her.
Paxton said, you know what? Make blueberries dangerous again. And here we are.
Dangerous again. I'm sorry. Yes, I am making fun of how in every picture Trump is just like, it's so great.
Yeah.
My favorite one is him and Mamdani, because Mamdani is just like, get the fuck away from me.
Oh no, where he's just like looking up at Mamdani like,
he's like, I'm so happy to be here.
He's so good looking, guys.
Place.
Okay. Not trying to make this.
You can call me a dictator.
That was fucking hilarious.
You can call me whatever you want.
Let's see. Did he make anything about defeat the most? Oh, here we go. I like this one. This is his goal, guys. Defeat the most radical Democrat in Texas history. Let's. What kind of voice should I do for Paxton?
Okay. Something like
that one's fine.
Really deep.
Oh.
kind of marble mouthy too.
I can't do that anyway. I don't even know what he sounds like. I don't remember what he sounds like. Let me rephrase.
Something scared.
Sounds like
He seems
every
scared.
other old white man.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
there'll be a video for that. The stakes in this election could not be higher, guys. Ken Paxton is running to stop the most radical Democrat in Texas history, James Tallarico, from representing Texas in the United States Senate. Tallarico has embraced far-left positions that are completely out of step with Texas values, including promoting the idea that there are multiple genders beyond biological reality, supporting policies that weaken border security, and advocating for radical gender ideology. Why is that twice?
It's all it's all they have. It's all they have. And they don't even have it.
While Tallarico is trying to remake Texas in the image of California and New York, Ken Paxton is fighting to preserve the values that make Texas strong. Okay, I'm done with him. Anyways, I can't. Like, the fact that you just brought up LGBTQIA plus 3 times is insane.
But you missed the best part of his platform. He'll stand with President Trump.
I'll stand with President Trump to secure the border.
The border.
The border.
The border.
The border.
Border.
So, what's up?
By the way, calling Tallarico a radical anything is
the most radical. While I'm holding my Bible.
Like, it takes me the fuck out. Are you kidding?
Okay, so there's a few things here that I'm going to dig into just real quick. This goes in briefly to, this is where I was saying that that's just a horrible picture. Like,
oh yeah, that's a bad picture.
That's the one that I kept scrolling by, and I'm like, it was bad. So this goes into what Parker's was saying, that Texas Republicans impeached Ken Paxton over alleged bribery and corruption. He literally was voted 121 to 23 with 60 Republicans supporting the impeachment. 60 Republicans supporting the impeachment. Also, yes, Lynn-Addy, I haven't seen my pay links light up even once, so I don't know what y'all are doing. Maybe it's because the shares aren't that bad, but 86 shares are pretty good. Maybe it's because y'all aren't tapping. I don't know. But I can't pay my beautiful co-hosts here unless you guys also help me out. Thank you, W Socialism. Also, thank you, Lake Dog, for the $2.99 saying love from Portland. I do appreciate that. And Joshua for the jewels over there. I can't include super chats on that because I don't get paid out for those immediately. Anyway, so yes. And that goes into everything else about the election, like scandals, everything, security fraud charges against Ken Paxton, oh gosh, these videos are, why do y'all just.
That guy looks like Doug Dimmadome.
Which one?
Doug Dimmadome, home of the Dimmadome.
Yo, I don't know who that is.
The one on the left.
You don't know who Doug Dimmadome?
This should surprise nobody.
No, you're right.
I'm not trying to be mean, but if I say I don't know somebody, y'all should never be surprised. Okay. Almost never. Hey, Nikki, I think.
You'll know by next time we stream. I'll send you some stuff.
I don't know why I said I think. I'm just having a moment. Anyways. I saw the all caps and I was like, it threw me off. That's what it was. Okay. So James Tallarico had pointed out that Ken Paxton had not given any policy. It was missing from his website on data centers, which, Fairly Odd Parents. I watched like 3 episodes of that. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
Good.
That's why my name was.
That's why we're here.
How dare you?
I know, right? Thank you. I'm going to mess up your name. So Niv for the 5. So we'll put that up there on board. Yay.
W.
Yeah, I just want to point out how protective Republicans are of other Republicans. So the fact that you got 60 Republicans on board for impeachment is still quite a feat.
Oh, it's insane, actually. Yeah. It's in Texas. It's absolutely crazy. It's a whole thing that you would not expect. So data centers are becoming a huge issue in the campaigns everywhere across the country. Everyone should know that. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's make sure everyone can hear the video. Give me a second.
Bulldozed. Trees are being ripped out everywhere. People from out of state are calling us, begging, trying to secure housing, sight unseen.
How the hell is anybody supposed to compete with that? I don't have $86,000 in my pocket to just...
They're not going to tell you exactly how much water they're going to take from us. They can project you a number to make you feel happy.
Are we going to be stuck with shells of buildings in 5 years, 10 years that are just sitting there idle?
I understand we got Republicans and Democrats and so forth, but we got to come together and figure this out, and that is the truth.
Well, I really appreciate everybody making time. I know Abilene has really been an epicenter of this conversation, so I'm really just here to listen and learn about exactly what's happening and what we can do to try to rein in these data centers all over the state, but particularly here in Abilene. You all bring such valuable experiences to the table, and I know we've got folks across the political spectrum. We got Democrats, Independents, and Republicans here. We got small business owners. We got social workers and community leaders.
This issue goes beyond Democrats and Republicans. It is not just one side.
Issues around taxation and affordability, accountability, are things that I think all of the community members should be concerned about.
I don't know that a single person that I know hasn't been affected in some way, shape, or form.
It's really important to have somebody like James here because quite honestly doesn't feel like anybody else cares.
People should pick their heads up and pay attention. They should be involved, regardless of your political affiliation.
I think James really did listen to everybody and took stories to heart.
I think what would be helpful for me is to start off with just kind of telling me, where we've been, so then we can kind of talk about where we can go in the future.
Real quick, in fairness, I didn't realize it was a 13-minute video.
You're good. This actually brought up another good point, is because if y'all were listening and you recognize the town that was mentioned, it's in Abilene, Texas. Abilene, middle of goddamn nowhere. Like, it's right next to Lubbock, where the only university there will take days off of school so that way everyone on campus can throw tumbleweeds back over the fence and get off. Yeah, I'm not even joking. That's what happens. That's how middle of nowhere they are. And that is really strategic for Tallarico because Paxton's standing is on old Republicans and rural communities who aren't familiar with Tallarico. And Tallarico went, well, the cities already know me. So he's going around to all the small towns. He's talking to them about data centers, about everything else. And he is building up name recognition precisely to break down that kind of default base where they assume that all rural communities, because most people just write them off and go, they're going to be ignorant, they're not going to pick up on it, how can we reach them? And Tallarico went, I'm just going to go visit and talk to them.
Yeah, it's the best way. Because I have two videos referencing like what's actually happening in rural Texas and like the uproar about data centers. Because y'all should know who Greg Abbott is, the governor of Texas, is like all for data centers. I have a video on that one too.
Greg Abbott.
Yeah, there's a bunch. What's up?
It's obligatory.
No, so I was just gonna say because that's exactly what like two things that were mentioned in that beginning part. We had, or when I did the whole coffee with my fucking congressman, whatever. That's one thing that he had. I was like, we just feel like we're literally in the movie Don't Look Up. And I feel like not enough people have watched Don't Look Up that need to watch Don't Look Up. It's like you have this meteor coming towards Earth and it's going to destroy everything. But they're telling you just don't look at it. It's not there.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is he was like, what if we were talking about like healthcare like it's a utility? And I was like, that's a bad idea, considering there's a whole thing with data centers that are making utilities more expensive right now, because they've been promised like, oh, you don't have to pay taxes on this or like in order to get them in, but they're taking up the resources that the like constituents have to pay for. But yeah, those are two of the topics. It's just like. And when he said, get your fucking head out of the sand. Yeah, get your head out of the fucking sand. Like there's more going on that's harming you that you want to ignore because of your bigotry or because like your uncle grandpappy said, you know what, you always got to vote Republican, no matter what.
Right.
And then you were just like, yes.
I'm gonna roast
oath.
someone in the chat for a second.
It's a liberal thing. They aren't happy, so it shows.
Nicholas, you should really calm down on your projection.
Who's crying?
Someone named Nicholas. He should really calm down on his projection. Maybe you're not happy.
I don't care about that guy. So I wanted to point out that it's not necessarily just the data centers. I had pointed out, I want to say September of last year, how Corpus Christi, which I learned does not mean the corpse of Christ. It actually means the body of Christ.
That's what you thought.
I thought it meant the corpse of Christ. And someone corrected me, is running out of water. They had a plan for desalinization or something.
To take the salt out of it.
That stuff. So that they could have water, because they had a drought, like a really long 7-year drought or something going down in South Texas for a really long time. They had plans that happened, I think, in 2023 it started. So this was, I believe, during the Biden administration. But around that time, Exxon said that they could not compete in the industry without more water supply. And they, I believe, have a water plant in Corpus Christi, if I'm not mistaken, themselves, a water treatment plant out there. So in the middle of the night, the city council decided to end the plans for the for Corpus Christi, and they actually have been depleting water ever since. So essentially, they just told their residents, either move or you don't have water. But if you are, low income, if you're elderly, if you're incapable of moving, like, what are you going to do? Just basically unalive. When you speak to Hot Wheels, his stance is that they already created a plan for Corpus Christi, and they're not necessarily responsible for what the local government, the city council, decided to do. So I bring that up just to show that alongside data centers, right, it's also all of capitalism. It's all of industry. The fact that Exxon could not compete in industry, they decided to take the water supply, and what happened to the money that was given to the city originally to help its residents when they made this deal with Exxon. I believe that they have a deal that delays them paying something on it for like an extended amount of time. It's something like that I was looking into. But if you look into the local people of Corpus Christi, they talk deeper on it because they actually live there, but it's quite sad. So if you have people that live there, I'm sure they know more about it, but it's been happening since fall of last year. And if you look it up, they're down to like less than 8% below reserve set aside. So it's falling even more every day. So welcome to Texas. And it goes to your point, Mia, of just like voting Republican just to vote is not going to save your life, because they're not saving you now.
I want you all to know the power dynamic you guys have confused in your brain. It's not that like politicians have the power. We employ them. So stop employing them to kill you off.
Yep.
Like stop employing them to make sure that you don't have food, you don't have water. That is what y'all are doing when you blindly vote. And that's what you're doing when you sit there and continuously vote conservative. They do not give a damn about you.
Yeah. Well, the families, especially in the South, that are real like, I vote Republican because I was taught that I vote Republican. Well, you were taught that before the party switch. You were taught that whenever your great grandpappy was making moonshine, going around the prohibition, and when you were anti-cop because they weren't your friend. They're not friends to rednecks. They're not friends to blue collar. But they just kept the sentiment and didn't follow why you should vote the way that you vote, and it's made us stupid.
all the lights, all of the lights in TikTok, stay on track, buddy. Stay on track. I know it's hard. So, just letting you know, stay on track.
Climate. Okay, now we can go on.
Okay. We're going to play this one. This is another Tallarico ad, so
You can start by cracking down on these data centers across the state. I know that Abilene has been the epicenter of this data center fund. And I want you to know that in the U.S. Senate, you will have an ally in me in the halls of power. We just found out that Ken Paxton, the most corrupt politician, we just found out that Ken Paxton has taken nearly $500,000 from data center companies. That explains why, as Attorney General, Ken Paxton ignored our neighbors in Hood County after they asked him to help them temporarily block the construction of a data center in their community. Texans cannot afford a senator who's bought by big data centers. Texans can't afford Ken Paxton's corruption. Ken Paxton is not working for us, he's working for his mega donors. In the Senate, I will fight to stop data centers from being built in our community.
I think we all understand Tallarico's position, so I don't need to continue in on that one. Reminder, Tallarico is actually the one meeting with the constituents of his entire state, because if he is elected into office, he represents the entire state of Texas and not just a district of 773,000 people. So just keep that in mind with that. Black Wolf, we are talking about James Tallarico and Ken Paxton for the Senate race. What was that about?
Not Black Wolf.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who they are.
Wait,
So
making friends?
if they want to comment, they can.
I know. I'm just saying. I thought you were gone.
Oh, I mean, people exist. I'm so sorry. I don't realize.
A new account, maybe.
They don't even need a new account. That's the sad part. They just revitalize. But guys, I'm gonna poke at y'all for a second. How is it that in an hour we have only raised $5? So you guys think that women only deserve $1 an hour? Okay.
I got $3.50 because Naquan is only 3'5".
In real life?
5 inches.
In real life?
So that's what I got for like 2 hours today.
Ah, okay. That took me way too long to understand what you were
Bill,
saying.
you brought him in here, huh?
Brought who? I don't know.
Black
but
Wolf.
hi,
I
Bill.
just saw Bill in here. I blame Bill.
I was so confused. All right.
It's okay.
But so just pointing that out there. If you guys can help support, like, that would be great. It helps me. It helps the wonderful women on this panel as well that you see. So also on TikTok, we focus on the live gift goal that's been up for 25 minutes? My TikTok just is not. It's whatever.
It's not you. It's TikTok. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, thank you, Bill. I wonder who's getting the hat. Oh, wait, no. That wasn't to me. Sorry, I didn't realize it. So, hold on.
He wants to invite it. If y'all don't give Ari some damn money. Shit. Y'all acting like y'all can't spend that shit.
Acting how you acting and shit.
Like 78 of y'all send at least $2. I'm offended.
There's way more than 78 people overall, just so you know.
Well, I looked at one screen.
I know. I was just pointing out, like,
Okay.
there's about 300 people watching between all three platforms.
300 of y'all? Oh, hell no.
They could be doing better. They're just
$3 each. Y'all spending more on streaming services. Okay. Zeus Network costs more. Okay.
Data centers becoming a major issue in political races here in Texas.
Now the two men hoping to become the next senator are laying out their idea on how those facilities should be regulated. KENS 5's Rania Kaur has a look at what both Ken Paxton and James Tallarico want to do. Rania?
Barry Audrey, Paxton just announced his plan to tackle data centers. He wants to ban Chinese tech from data centers, and he also wants to hold data center companies responsible if they're powering AI chatbots that put children in danger. That's if he becomes Texas senator. He's also supportive of the 2026 Data Act, a bill that would let some data centers generate their own electricity while operating with major exemptions from federal energy regulation. He would also repeal tax exemptions and back a ban on AI data centers in rural Texas. His opponent, James Tallarico, has a plan of his own to hold data centers accountable. He wants local officials to have the authority to approve or reject data center developments. Tallarico also wants to establish federal requirements on overall transparency with data centers and for there to be environmental safeguards. Both candidates agree data center companies should pay for their own infrastructure costs. They also both want to get rid of the tax breaks for these companies. And as I mentioned, this is the first time Paxton has come up with a plan on how he's going to tackle data centers. And this is becoming such a major issue this election season, to the point that just yesterday we talked about how both of the governor candidates were going to handle their proposals for data centers. And we expect to hear more about how Paxton is tackling data centers later today when he makes a campaign stop here in Universal City. Reporting.
His plan is, we'll see, because he's not actually doing anything.
Did I hear deregulating shit?
I heard him saying that he actually wanted to not give them tax breaks. That's his plan.
No, yeah, but before it like
I heard
didn't have
stop
to go by
Chinese
federal
tech.
Hey,
regulation.
Cato.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
Well, he's learning, and Republicans are learning in real time how unpopular data centers are nationally, but especially in these southern states that already had issues with water. I say it as a Coloradan who sends a lot of water. That they have issues with water consumption and being able to have access to water, and now you have these data centers, and they're not getting local community approval for these things, or they're just ignoring their voices altogether. But the problem is you have Donald Trump out there going like, data centers are great, I'd want one in my neighborhood. And so he has to go like, okay, but like I really want to win this race, so like, no question mark. Like is kind of what Paxton's plan sounds like. It's like, yeah, I'm on board with some of those things.
Yeah, they're kind of not. Oh gosh,
Hey.
Tallarico and his ads are hilarious. Puppies for Tallarico.
Oh yeah, he's creative.
For puppies for
Audie.
Tallarico.
You remember when I did fancy mod announcements?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I got one for you because TikTok chat wasn't really responsive and it's pissing me off.
Except for Bill. W. Bill.
W. Bill. All right, chat. Eyes up here. You came into Audie's deep dive, so now you're going to act like you know how to support the hosts. Tap the screen. Yes, keep tapping. Don't make me ask twice. We're trying to get this live in front of more people, and those little taps boost engagement. Good chat. Keep those fingers moving. Be sure to send gifts if you've got the means and you want to spoil Audie or one of the tonight's co-hosts. TikTok gifts are an easy way to show some love. Don't need to break the bank. Give what you're comfortable giving. We appreciate a responsible little spender. Donate to support directly if Audie or any of the co-hosts have their own support donations links, and they do. Use them. These people are putting in research, preparation time, and energy to bring you this conversation. If you value the work, show them you value it. Be sure to follow, share, and invite people in. Follow Audie, follow the co-host, share the live, send it to that friend who suddenly becomes a constitutional scholar every 4 years. Bring them here we have things to teach them. And be sure to participate, ask questions, listen, engage, bring receipts, keep it respectful. We're here to have a deep dive, not a comment section cage match. And remember, you do not have to spend money to support the live. Your taps, your shares, your follows, your questions, your presence matters. But if you really want to contribute financially, Audie and the co-hosts are right there waiting for you to make good choices. So be helpful, tap the screen, share the live, support your hosts, and behave yourselves.
No,
That's all.
Amber, you are not chopped liver. Thank you, Amber, for the 2. I'm sorry. I did
just
not
got
forget
hard.
about you. Listen, okay.
Thank you, Mia.
Ribbit. Parker's
Did you say ribbit?
I say whatever. They're turning the frogs gay.
Turning the frogs guy.
The water's turning the frogs gay.
It's that fluoride. All right.
It is the fluoride.
Why did I trigger? Why are y'all getting upset about
Look at
fucking...
those taps going. Good job.
Yeah, they doing something.
What a good chat.
But to display backlash in Texas, why Ken Paxton is kind of being like, I'm gonna, do something about the tax breaks. The tax breaks that are being proposed left, right, and center. We've got this.
Yeah.
Can you hear this? It's a low-level, kind of endless mechanical hum. Listen again. That's the sound of the massive fans that cool the computers inside a data center. That's what people hear 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, if they happen to live in the community. I am here in Texas, in this case, about an hour away from Fort Worth, but this is one of almost 500 data centers that have popped up all across rural Texas in the past couple of years, with more than 100 still on the way. And there is now a backlash brewing among people who live in this state.
The victim is we, the people. We, us, the little people. We're the victim because it seems to me that data centers are more important than we, the people. Because they're not thinking about us. They're not thinking about how hard we work to put food on the table.
That's Rena Schroeder. She's been a reliably conservative voter, a longtime Republican, for basically her whole life, until now. She voted for Trump, and now she is voting for the Democrat in the Senate race.
I will turncoat and vote for any Democrat that is championing the cause of the community. If you're standing up against data centers, AI, and the gas power plants that are fueling them in support of the community and slowing this down and getting some rules, regulations, and all of that in place to protect communities, absolutely.
With Trump-backed Ken Paxton now getting the Republican nomination in the Senate race coming up here in Texas this November, Democrat James Tallarico is trying to flip a seat Democrats have wanted to have since 1993. Could data centers be the issue that finally flips that seat? Stay tuned.
The answer is absolutely yes. When you have long-standing conservative voters being like, yeah, so about that. Real quick, since we are actually getting support on YouTube, I want to say thank you. I already said thank you to Lake. Matthew as well said, all right, here's something for fighting back against fascism. W, thank you for that, Matthew. Scott said, you're doing great. And then Brandi said, I like you. Nice work. Appreciate that. I will. So that was 34. What I'll do is I can definitely front some of that. So we'll at least add that 20 up here. There we go. I ain't that stressed about it. Okay. So data centers backlash, just so you guys know, that does happen and it is making people mad. And Ken Paxton doesn't really have a plan about it. Where is this? Hold on.
There may be concepts
Of a plan? Is there concepts of a plan or is it just...
They like voting for concepts. I don't fucking know. I don't know if they know what concepts mean, but...
Yeah.
Ambition.
Why would I want to upgrade to your premium? Y'all don't need no premium. You don't need any more of my money, Washington Post. This also, so this next one is that some Texas conservatives are breaking ranks and pledging to vote Democratic. By the way, guys, that is not limited to the Senate race. they are saying the same thing about Ken Paxton in Texas. Do you remember, it is a woman that's running against him. Do you remember her name?
Wait,
Parker's? Is
Oh,
it
are
a
you talking
woman?
about the governor's race?
Yeah, the
Hinosa?
I'm asking Parker's if she remembers.
Was it
her.
Hinosa?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gina
it's
Hinosa,
Hinojosa.
yeah.
Gina
Thank you.
Hinosa?
I was like, I didn't
think
want
that
to.
is, I was about to say that is turning out really, really well. I'm thinking, like, at the same time.
If I had just scrolled
I'm
down.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get my hopes up when it comes to Abbott because that man is a no-legged cockroach. Like he won't go down. He got hit by a car and won't go down.
That's true.
They won't, but we can actually hold. That's not, no, why'd you do that? Hold on, I want to go to the Fox.
Why doesn't it hyper?
Click the poll. Oh, you did click
Oh,
that
there
one.
it is.
I did. I clicked poll first
Yeah.
and it went, I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Where
you're
is
a
this poll?
conservative in Texas, and you still want to vote conservative, I just want you to know that Greg Abbott literally sells your souls. So you're welcome.
Oh yeah.
And believes any tweet.
And of course, the one place that he's leading the most in, Ken Paxton, it's white evangelicals. Diabolical.
It's like, and Abbott is the epitome of not small government. Like everything that he does is micromanaging the entire state and then trying to reach beyond the borders, like trying to sue people in New York, kind of a shit. So it was like, it doesn't make sense if you're conservative and you're small government and you're still voting for Abbott because like, then no, you're not. That's not what he's doing.
Close.
It's very close.
Yeah.
Shit, and that's Fox News, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all believe that, right? Let's see what the cook. Stop! I don't want to see the person. I don't want to see that picture anymore. You know what? I'm tired of signing into places. Sorry. Sorry. My other videos were 10 minutes long, and I'm like, I'm not regaling people with 10-minute long videos of people just complaining about the fact that they're upset about data centers. We all know that. Ooh, thank you, Jonah, for that. W.
Thank you.
I already played that one. Hold on. There is
Oh,
something
W
else.
Gifters. I just looked down for the first time.
Thank you, Jonah.
Yay. Thank you, Jonah.
Thank you, Ryu, for said, have some more and tossed it on up there. Thank you.
That's funny.
Hold on. I had another video. Where is it? I'm having a moment. Y'all talk for a second, please.
Well,
Of
what I would say is
course.
like as I glance at the chat, again, it's that thing where conservatives and Republicans have a hard time focusing. You guys want to attack
Mhm.
an entire panel of women, okay, that's great. But can you give me your defense of Ken Paxton?
Right.
Try.
What
Yeah, it's
is
like,
a
tell
policy?
me one thing he's done for the state of Texas in his entire career. Because it wasn't cutting the sentencing on P3DOs, that's for damn sure. It's not stealing our money and then using outside money in order to steal more of Texas money. So by all means,
No.
tell us what
no.
you got.
They're not. Whoa, Jonah. Jonah.
Thank you so much, Jonah.
Yo, thank you so much, Jonah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
spam W Jonah in the chat. That was very generous. Thanks.
Super
I'll
generous.
I'll write
Thanks.
it myself.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, W Jonah. So this was a funny one. So I like that I forgot that I had this one.
The pen.
This is
Into
his
the
data
pen.
center plan. We have the first one. It specifically he's mad about Chinese technology to power American data centers. Protect children by holding data center companies criminally liable if the center empowers AI chatbots that undermine children's. Oh, you mean like they already do? Oh, okay. Deregulation. Eliminate outdated red tape and federal regulations and create new power systems that ensure data centers do not raise electricity costs for Texans. And what's this? Prohibiting building AI data centers in rural Texas neighborhood. How you gonna do that if you're deregulating? Also, I just want to remind you guys. All right, hear me out. When
Okay.
you are, well, thank you, Brother Maud, as well. We're gonna said paying for women's
brother.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday to Jesse.
Oh my god. I'm also throwing up Breeze. Leave me alone. Actually, I'm gonna make sure to say that when it is his actual birthday. So be sure to tell me when that is, Money. So I can just be like, it only
You gotta wait till
applies to-
July again, but yeah.
We got you.
The favorite brother actually doesn't exist, so it's fine.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll say happy.
We only know brother Mod.
Take a picture and only put the other one back there in the corner.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
just like crop him out. It's fine.
So my pet peeve, right? And I'm going to point this out to you guys. When my biggest issue with anyone that's running for U.S. Senate or even for any part of Congress, the House or the Senate, is when they're talking about specific policies for their state. They're not on the state legislature. They do not legislate the laws of their state. So
Right.
Immediately when they're saying like we're going to stop AI data centers from building in rural Texas neighborhoods, how? You're not on the state legislature. You legitimately cannot do that.
Right.
No, you would have to pass law in the Senate,
Which
that
they
they'd
don't
all
understand
have
is
to
federal.
agree on in the House. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, they should. And the other question is, how has deregulation helped you, given how much deregulation has happened federally, which is where they would be impacting you, right? So the better approach would be, I will help regulate things, right? Because what happened with the FDA, what happened with the EPA, what's going on with the CDC, like the fact that the data centers are even an issue. Well, maybe let's look at the EPA. The fact that has been deregulated federally has taken off a lot of guardrails, which is allowing, I don't know, your water to be poisoned and depleted, and for there to be PFAs, which are forever chemicals, being put into the air. The easiest way to remember something simple with forever chemicals is that whole thing with the pans when they had that little seal on it that had PFAs.
Teflon?
They were bad. Teflon. They had discovered that was bad. That's a PFA. It's a forever chemical that can cause the big C, right? But nobody at the federal level is advocating to have guardrails for you. You know who could represent you in Texas to have guardrails for you at the federal level? Your senator. And that's how that works. Oh my God.
I realized what
Oh
I
my
think
God.
I did.
Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that.
What'd you do?
Oh Lord. I just hopefully taught them something that they should have learned years ago.
Okay, so
Yes.
I know, it's hard.
I was okay. I was just making sure because I felt like everybody looked at me like I was weird when I was like, "Oh, so he trying
I'm not
to
even looking
deregulate?"
at anyone. So I'm just
No,
I just didn't hear it. I just didn't hear it in the.
I was like, "Did he say deregulate?" And everybody was.
No,
just,
I'm with you. Like, no, I'm here.
So I was just like, I just I just pulled that up and zoomed in, and I'm like, why does everybody look at me like I was crazy? I thought that's what I heard.
What's actually regulated?
Bubbles. All the bubbles in the world.
It's like we should get more Warren G like and regulate. Sorry, California reference.
Oh yeah. Also, the funny part is this was made with AI.
Ciao, that's Canva.
No.
You couldn't even go on.
You can't make this shit up. Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, no, it literally. Yeah. I mean, I can bookmark it. Bam.
Yeah, this is post this.
So I can go back later. Like,
hey,
we're gonna do something against AI, but I also just made my entire flyer with AI.
Bucko.
If that doesn't show you how much they contradict themselves, I don't know what else to do.
It's
don't know what
deregulate.
else to do to you.
He didn't regulate his posts, so we know he's not gonna be regulating for sure.
Yeah. But I did want to play the
that's how he's gonna
puppy
do it.
ad. Where's the puppy ad? You guys want to see puppies?
Oh.
pet tax.
I think even Chris just said yes to seeing dogs. Yep, he
said,
sure
"Yeah."
did. He's just said hell yeah. All right, hold on.
He doesn't even need a microphone, respectfully.
Why are you saying respectfully, disrespectfully? What the fuck?
You're gonna.
The hat.
You gotta mute that.
It's so cute.
Stupid. Stupid music videos. Okay, hold on, guys.
I'm waiting for the day that Polychris actually blocks me. I'm being so fucking for real.
Go look now.
Look at the doggies. Look at his shoe.
I'm just kidding.
Look at him.
Eventually. Oh, wait.
Why is his tail longer than his body?
They stop playing music now.
Thank all of you for showing up here today. This is probably the cutest campaign event I have ever attended. And this is what the movement we're building is all about. We are bringing people together. We are supporting an amazing local business, and we are building community. That is how we're going to win this election on November 3rd of this year. You know, I have a track record in the Texas House of protecting our four-legged Texans. After a fire at a pet resort in Georgetown killed 75 dogs, I worked with Republicans and Democrats alike to pass a bipartisan bill that keeps our kennels safe across the state of Texas. Now, because of the law we passed, kennels in Texas have to have either 24/7 staffing or automated sprinkler systems. And that law is going to save the lives of pets across our state in the years to come. And the guy we're running against has a very different record. Ken Paxton is anti-puppy. I know that sounds like I'm joking, but news just broke yesterday that as Attorney General, Ken Paxton covered up for a research lab that had a track record of abusing, torturing, and killing hundreds of dogs. And when he was in the Texas House, Ken Paxton was one of the only lawmakers to vote against a bipartisan bill that makes animal abusers cover the cost of caring for the animals that they abuse. That law has saved 20,000 animals in our state. But Ken Paxton couldn't pass up the opportunity to do the wrong thing. Ken Paxton will never defend the little guy, even when the little guy in question is literally a puppy. This is everything that's wrong with our politics. I've already told some of the dogs that are here, the best way to get on Ken Paxton's good side is to become a billionaire. So I hope the dogs here are working toward that goal. And I just want to again thank all of you for joining us here, because this is the opposite of what we're up against. This is how we're going to change the politics of this state and of this country.
Joy!
Joy is not allowed. Duh. I just want to remind you, joy is not allowed. White.
Bro.
I mean, if you are going to
blue red my face.
I mean, that is true. Apparently.
That is true.
They do love
Damn it! I was just about to fucking say that, Blue.
Red my face.
Say it. Say it anyway. Say it anyway.
It's true.
Blue doesn't exist.
I was
in fact,
this was the perfect.
Hold on, wait. Before you say
this
it,
is the perfect
hold on.
ad.
Before you say it,
okay,
we're gonna act like it didn't exist. Okay, there you go. It's gone from the chat.
Okay.
I was like, this is the perfect ad to get to white people, because they be loving their animals more than they love like people of color. And so like if you gonna get to white people, you just what about the animals? Think about the animals.
To be very specific, Black people black
Yes.
people. White people care far more about dogs than they will ever care about black people. And to take a step further, immigrants, and if we're talking about the state of Texas, 20,000 dogs. Okay, how many immigrants have been captured and detained and tortured in the state of Texas, and what has Tallarico done to impact those individuals, and what areas of Texas is he hosting rallies to talk to those communities and families that have been impacted? That would have been like maybe he has that ad, but that would have been more moving, but that's not what's going to move the white base. He was very strategic in that, in how he did it, and I see what he's doing. I'm not knocking it because he's understanding how he's trying. I see what he's trying to do to win. That it's campaigning.
Oh, he's
but
doing
I'm just
great,
pointing-
honestly.
He's
Like they
keeping
will
his
literally
ass off.
let like they'll
I know
let a stray dog off the street, lick them in their fucking mouth, but wouldn't sit there and give like a meal to to a kid. So like they'll let kids fucking starve and shit, but like they will let any fucking stray animal into their house and put them on the counter as they're cooking dinner. So like I just mean that was a good one, you know?
It was
Yeah,
great.
He really ate
They
right
always
there.
say, don't let, well, they don't always say, but it's a saying that I heard is don't let white people love you like they love their dogs as a black person, right? Because they can love their dog but their dog has limits. And if at the end of the day, they don't have a problem putting their dog down.
Oop, sorry, guys. When I don't know what's on which screen, my bad. Y'all didn't see anything crazy, at least. So.
Oh, we're getting to the pen. Sorry.
Yes, and then I have another video that I actually I
Sorry.
thought I put it somewhere, but apparently I didn't upload it, so I had to go and find it. I'm so sorry.
I want y'all to know I am this petty. Like when I used to work at the recovery center, I went on an entire rampage because somebody stole my motherfucking pen from the front desk. And this was before we had patients. So I'm just like,
You stole
don't
my
talk
pen?
to me till I found my pen.
Got this. All right. So again, like, let's be real. James Tallarico has done great with ads. Paxton has not done as well. So
This is Ken Paxton. And this is Ken Paxton stealing someone's $1,000 pen. Here's what happened. The incident happened at the Collin County Courthouse, the same courthouse where Paxton would later be indicted for investment fraud. Paxton walked up to the trays next to the metal detectors, rummaged through them, and came across someone else's expensive Mont Blanc pen. He decided to take it for himself. The pen belonged to Joe Joplin, a local attorney who'd accidentally left it behind. It was a special gift from his wife. When Joe realized it was missing, he contacted courthouse security. This is the footage they pulled. Ken Paxton, on camera, stealing this man's pen. After the police got involved, Joe got his pen back. He could have pressed charges, but he decided against it because Joe's a nice guy. He'd never take someone else's pen. But he also hasn't forgotten who took his.
Hi, I'm Joe Joplin, and I endorse James Tallarico for the United States Senate.
Vote for James Tallarico. He won't steal your pen.
I love this level of petty.
it is the funniest one. He won't steal your pen. It is hilarious.
The fact that they gave they took the footage and allowed it, like, is it allowed? Like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, FOIA.
It's
Okay,
probably
cool.
a FOIA request.
Yeah.
That was just great.
All right. So some of y'all, like, that was the funniest thing to have ever come out about all of this, because we all know that Ken Paxton has been seen traveling internationally with his mistress, not his wifey. I didn't feel like that was really needed to pull that up. But maybe some of y'all will remember this ad. I don't know if you will. There's a reason I say remember and I'll explain in a second, but we'll play this.
This is the sound of Texas. And this is how it sounds under Ken Paxton.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So, which Texas do you want to hear?
Can we call it
This.
Penn Caxton?
What did I say earlier? Oh no, that was about Texas and Senate, and I was mixing those up.
The Tenant Senate.
Yeah, Tenant Senate.
Senate.
Tenant Pax? No, that doesn't work.
Let's call him Penn Caxton, since he likes stealing pens and shit.
What was it that Jimmy called Tallarico? I feel like Mia, you remember, because
Was it Topo Chico?
yeah.
Or whatever that that sparkling water is.
Yeah. So the reason why I brought up this video and I had to download it is because after James Corden lost the primary, they took down all of his attack ads. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was
There
just
you are.
saying they did it so fast. And on another tangent, because you mentioned Paxton moving around with his mistress, that is something else that has very much undercut his support, because that man runs on being Christian conservative, defending traditional family values, and his wife, his good trad wife of 38 years, had to file for divorce on biblical grounds. She said, where was it? I pursued reconciliation, but remaining in this marriage no longer honors God.
Yikes.
She swung. She swung. That was in the court filing for the divorce.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, this is a whole thing. Need
I'm
extra
sorry, Algie. I will take care of that right now. Thanks, Obama.
Did Algie request a soundbite?
No. What about Obama though? Did anyone even fucking say thank you yet today? And I felt like I just felt like, you know what? That's necessary. So thank you, Obama.
Oh, okay.
Mia
Okay,
meant thanks,
no.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
One of them.
Why not?
One of them's.
One of them's, one or the other. So this was brought up earlier in the live. I don't have a video on this because, I mean, it was a whole thing. Oh, plea deal. Prosecutors with the Office of the Attorney General offered Adam Hoffman a 1-day sentence after the defendant admitted to the abuse, which is now a big issue in the Senate runoff. Because when Adam Hoffman moved to another state, I don't remember, is it Nevada or Nebraska? Sex offender registry. Hold on.
Also, why isn't that like federal?
Yeah, Nebraska.
Like, why do you have to re-register? Okay.
Oh no, because that was a part of the plea deal that he took in Texas, is that he got a 1-day sentence and did not have to register as a sex offender. Well, when he moved to Nebraska, they're like, our laws say that you have to though. So you're a sex pest.
I do want to be clear though that the plea deal was not accepted by the judge, and I cannot find actual evidence of a plea deal being 1 day. What I can find is that they offered him 30 days and the judge doubled it to 60.
And he only served 29.
Right.
Yeah. He didn't even serve his full sentence. So yeah, it was that Ken Paxton's office offered a 1-day deal, and then it was rejected by the judge. In light of fairness, he did 60 days. He only served 29. And he didn't have to register as a sex offender, which I take a huge issue with, because he should have been. Like, if you admit to touching children, yeah.
But here's the thing. When even whether it's accepted by a judge or not, it's the fact that you were willing to. It was the fact that you were willing to give said deal, and that's where intent and impact are just like, what the fuck. It was something that was like a guardrail was to have the judge, yes. However, that shows you who they're willing to fucking protect. If that is what they were like, you know what? That sounds like a good fucking idea. Let's use our critical thinking.
But that
he
doesn't
was
exist.
willing to make that deal.
Oh yeah, he doesn't care. I mean, that'll come up again for North Carolina. When I do North Carolina, trust me, this is going to come up again in a different way. But it's gonna come up again. Oh, I'm like, what's in discussion? Burp. So this leads me to, well, it all comes full circle. Where's my little video? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time with my videos today. But we do love... Leave me alone.
The TikTok shop.
We do love Fox News talking to idiots. For those that don't recognize the face on the screen on the right of the screen, and sorry for those on TikTok that can't see it, but for those that don't recognize him, that is Ken Paxton.
What?
No, sweetie.
Are we looking at the same?
No, sorry. I did that wrong.
I was like,
That's
we're not
Greg
looking
Abbott.
at the same screen.
I was like,
that is Greg Abbott.
I was like,
Sorry.
the middle finger was for Greg Abbott always.
I
Fuck Greg
said, in
Abbott.
what universe? Like,
I know you don't see it, Kayla.
That's all right.
because
It's the tenant Senate.
I worked around it. Yeah. Now I gotta find a flub for gubernatorial, aside from just saying gubernatorial and its weird long word that it is.
It's a dumb word.
It's a very strange word. I am not okay, Die Hamster. I'm talking about men. What a concept. Are you okay? No.
Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely
not
not.
really.
All right. This all ties back into Ken. Oh, sorry. I'm probably saying do that. Hold on. We're just going to play the video. I've done enough with Greg Abbott.
Islamic foot washing stations at Dallas-Fort Worth. You stopped down the installation of some planned Islamic foot washing stations at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. You wrote to Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, these facilities appear designed to single out one subset of the population for special treatment based on religion. I'm unaware of either airport installing standalone facilities to meet the particular needs of the many other religious groups represented across Texas. That is illegal. Both airports are government-owned facilities. Both the federal and state constitutions prohibit the government from facilitating this kind of discrimination.
All right, I gotta pause this for a second. So, this is me. It's not an Islamic foot washing station. What they have in DFW is a interfaith chapel that is after security, where yes, you can wash your feet. It's interfaith. Does that mean singular, or is that multiple or plural? Yeah,
Hey,
it's
I'm
like
anti-religion
These are hard
and
questions
shit.
for Elmo.
I got a question. As an
I know what you're gonna
anti-religion person, did Jesus wash the feet of
Yes,
prostitute?
he did. I already knew.
Yes, he
Okay.
Not just he washed all the homies. He washed all the homies' feet when he did that infamous dinner where he spilled all the tea, like it was Real Housewives, where he was like, "You finna betray me," and somebody up in here already did. Like he's like, "You finna be fake," and somebody betrayed me, but let me wash your feet.
Yeah. So it goes in, like, he's going to go into it a little bit further, but I just...
So,
it's
what
open
would Jesus
to
do?
all.
That's what I would have asked.
WWJD.
Period.
Oh, fuck. Why
He
is that
don't
so
live by
close
the
to
But it
Katie
wasn't
Vance?
even saying. But that's the thing. It wasn't even saying no other religion could use this, so it was
No.
not discriminatory.
It literally says that
He
they said it was open to all travelers.
Y'all don't
Oh,
read.
yeah,
He
this
could
is a
have got
dog
his feet
whistle.
washed.
They don't
They don't clean
honestly,
themselves. That's just proof of that. They just
It's
don't
like-
clean themselves. I mean, we know.
Yeah, it's like
Jesus
clean
had a foot
legs,
fetish is
clean feet.
wild.
Nope. We didn't.
I only like certain strangers touching my feet, and that's when I'm paying for a pedicure. So
Okay,
Very
period.
specific
And I'd be
sentence, Hottie.
looking at him too. I'll be like, I don't know. Check the toe.
I just feel like that's
Well, I was like, what does
fair.
this accomplish besides dog whistling to anti-Islamic?
International airport. Sorry.
That's it. That's
Like,
all it
it
does.
doesn't
Yeah.
do. I was like, it does not benefit Texans overall. It does not affect Texans overall.
They don't be
This
flying.
did nothing.
Well, no, you're gonna have to
Yeah, we
spend
don't go
your
places.
money to remove it or
Where
shut
they
it
go?
down
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Where does Jim Bob go?
Yeah,
when
like,
he
but
actually
like
wrestles the
Texans
pig?
just travel by horseback, so I don't understand why they're worried about an airport.
You know what? I
After he wrestles
can't
the
be
pig,
mad
he
about
ain't gonna
that
hop on a flight and go somewhere.
Just know it gets better, guys.
because y'all, Mia's not joking. We have 3 police force transports, which are cops on bikes, cops in cars, and cops on horses. And I am
Cops
not
on
fucking with you.
bikes.
They do, yeah. We got cops on bikes, but also the cops on horses. The first time that my partner from New Jersey saw one, he was like, "That's not real." I went, "Yeah, sweetie. Yeah, it is."
Like the sequel to Hop on Pop is Cop on Top. Is that what we're doing now?
James in Australia said Republicans and Jesus both love washing feet. Republicans do not, though. I actually disagree with you there. They do
They
not.
don't wash their feet.
Nah,
they don't even
they
wash their
they
ass.
sound they look yeah right. They get in bed dirty.
Mhm.
They let the just
Nope.
they just let the water just slide down the crack of their ass. And like,
Ugh, stop reminding me. Ugh. Don't make anybody sick. Anyways,
2020 was a wild time.
I'm about to start eating right now.
You're referencing George Bush International Airport as the other airport under discussion here, and that airport, IAH, already has one of these foot washing stations. So I want to ask you, are you advocating that existing foot washing station get pulled out?
So both for any proposed or any existing facilities like that are simply unconstitutional and illegal. Let me explain what I did here as well as what I've done before, and that is any Muslim-only location like this or any Muslim-only event in the state of Texas, we've shut down. You cannot have
It's
a
not what's happening.
Muslim-only washing station in an airport. You can, before that, shut down
I love
a
these people. They're
Muslim-only
great.
event in Grand Prairie, a Muslim-only event at school districts in various regions across the state of Texas, because that is very simply illegal. One factor weighing in here with the airport, and that is there are 2 different parts of an airport, one of which is governed by our local cities, the other which is governed by the federal government here
Security.
by Secretary Duffy. If it is before you get to the TSA check-in, that's governed by the city, and the state of Texas is going to crack down and eliminate funding for that city if they don't comply with the standard that I've articulated. Once a passenger gets inside the TSA checkpoint, that is then governed by the federal government.
I'm just curious, like, were y'all surprised to learn this? Did Ken Paxton teach you something new? Can
Greg
you guys?
Abbott?
Sorry, I hate them both. They're the same person. You can't tell me they're not the same person.
I mean,
Did Abbott teach you? Okay, put a 4 in the chat if you just learned something new from Greg Abbott. Did you know that about the sections of airports? Did you learn something new from Greg Abbott? I have to keep now reminding myself. Now I'm going to start calling Paxton Abbott.
I just wasn't sure what we were like, because there's a lot of shit he said that was not true. So I'm like, are we actually learning?
I would like to know where it's illegal to have Muslim-only events or just one center-only events.
You know what
where
that
that's
reminds me
illegal.
of? That one kid that called y'all last night talking about, I went to Minnesota and it was a Somali only club, and I even offered
Oh, that was
to
funny.
pay.
That was fucking, that was special. That was an extra level of something. I don't know what that
I was like,
something
he's
was, but that was
going to
extra
ask if it was racist. And then he went to like
I learned that
Satan
washing
and
feet
the
is
gays.
unconstitutional. So nobody
Yeah.
said they learned anything new from Greg Abbott on his. If it's pre-security, it's governed by or it's ran by the state and city, and if it's after security, it's ran by the federal government. Like I said that before he said anything. Was that necessary?
I mean, did he even answer the question? Like, I don't.
No, I don't think
just
he's answered
yap.
the question yet. He's always yapping.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's
You
they're
know,
a
just
Republican.
yapping the yap. I don't think anybody ever
Because
talks to him. for real.
subject to Secretary Duffy to make sure
Secretary
that
Duffy!
they too crack down on and eliminate these washing centers because they are in violation of the United States Constitution.
Where?
You argued also that government neutrality toward religion shouldn't mean eliminating religious expression. That was an argument that you made during the Ten Commandments in Classrooms debate. Is there an argument here that applies to that? And I ask because there's a conservative activist, Ryan Fournier, who wrote in the New York Post, or was quoted rather, this isn't about pushing an ideology, it's basic airport management. People washing their feet in standard bathroom sinks creates soaked, slippery floors and breaks the counters. Low-level voodoo basins keep the restrooms dry and safe for everyone. The comparison being made is that, you know, the Ten Commandments you said were not only religious but historical. It wasn't a religious-only argument. Is there a similar argument that these critics are raising now that's valid, or would you say that it's not?
So you're talking apples and oranges. I'll walk through it very quickly. If
Both fruit.
there
Why
are
can't fruit be
special
compared?
facilities allotted for those who
Are we? So he's right. Here's the difference: is you can either use the foot washing bins or not. But mandating the Ten Commandments in Texas classrooms
Is
means
required.
forcing it upon them.
Right.
Ooh, so let's
That is different.
It is different. Let's start
But
his
like,
answer
why
over.
can't fruit be compared? Lil asked a very important question.
I mean, I don't know why either. All right, Paxton, or yeah. Ag packs, don't disappoint me. Ab packs? No, that sounds horrible because it sounds like he has abs. Packs abs.
Still not.
Abbott, maybe.
Yeah.
Kristen, I honestly forgot that you're in Texas and I could have texted you if you wanted to join. My bad. Hi, I'm covering Texas right now.
Gives no context.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
if there are special facilities allowed for those who are Muslims, there must also be special facilities allowed for Christians, for Jews, and
They don't have special facility. It's interfaith. Interfaith. It's for all passengers.
literally dozens, if not hundreds, of other religious faiths of people who are coming through our airports, and that simply is unfeasible. Second, let's go back. To be clear, I personally argued the Ten Commandments case of a monument on the Texas Capitol grounds to the United States Supreme Court and won by making clear that the Ten Commandments were part of the legal system and traditions of the state of Texas from our beginning to who we are today. And we are just teaching components of what made Texas history what it is by the Ten Commandments, such as thou shalt not kill and other principles like that, whereas these other religious faiths, they don't have the same application over the course of the history of the state of Texas, and hence do not need to be recognized either in our...
Hold on.
Wow!
I just... feet washing. Thank you, Kristen. Feet washing. So the Ten Commandments are in the Bible, right? And that's why they want it in schools. They want the Ten Commandments from the Christian Bible, probably from KJV, in schools. Okay? And so it's historical, right? That's typically the reason I hear it's historical. Foot washing is also in the Bible.
You're awesome.
Like when Jesus washed the feet of prostitute. Oh, sorry.
So here's what annoys the fuck out of me, because I pulled it up real fast. The 1845 Texas Constitution is the first state constitution after annexation, and It explicitly says there could be no religious test for public office, and that government could not interfere with people's religious conscience or give legal preference to one religious denomination. So when he says, "Oh, but the Bible's it from Texas history," like, no, maybe
It's not.
socially, maybe culturally, but governmentally, you're a lying person.
Ooh, fuckity fuck. So that's the
Don't they
pretzeling.
worship Donald Trump? Okay. Don't they worship Donald Trump?
I mean, yes, Greg
Okay.
Abbott does.
So no idols. Okay. Thou shall not murder. Oh, so you mean like when you starve your constituents because you don't know how to, or because you don't want, them to have anything good, or selling their souls to data centers. Okay. What about thou shall not take things that belongs to others?
I mean, the easiest one to really point out of all of them is it might be 9. Thou shall not bear false witness to your neighbor.
I was getting to that.
He's literally in everything that he's saying is false, right? Like based on like his statement of saying it's like the original Constitution.
The original Constitution,
and
guys.
it's incorrect. Like, and so it's all just what is it, hogwash? And it's funny because Mia keeps bringing up like how he washed the feet of a prostitute, but what's even funnier is like the most famous dinner, right, that we know of, literally most of it was Jesus washing feet.
Ooh, that'll be a funny one. Too bad it's on there. Anyways, sorry, I'm like searching for at least a funny to do.
No,
as a wrap up.
Funny. It's not funny, but it's funny.
The last 15 seconds.
And then what do Christians need to do in private? I feel like in the airport and on planes especially, the MAGA Christians are very loud about what they'd like to tell you when they want to tell you about Jesus from the videos.
In private, they beat their wives.
That's right. So they need private.
Fuck, I should have said that.
What would they call that?
Beating rooms is wild. I think they would there would be they would misunderstand that one.
They can use it for many things, maybe. I don't know.
But it doesn't surprise me that a conservative man is trying to make sanitation to one's body illegal, considering what we did find out in 2020 about people not washing their asses. So like, and by people, I mean men, because they thought it was gay.
Gay. It's not GAY, guys. It's not. Okay, last 15 seconds of his shame.
On the Texas Capitol ground, like other religions.
Okay, we will continue to follow it.
Like other religions. You don't like other religions, Ken Paxton.
You could tell in that moment his fucking gut started bubbling.
Of course
he's like, shit, that was a good, very valid point. How do I get out of it?
How do I escape this? So Ken Paxton. Oh. Can we have sound, please?
I think you're the one in charge of sound.
Where is that noise coming from, guys? Is that me?
Yeah.
Nope, that's... Oh, it's Billy. Okay, 1 second, Billy. Okay, that's what it was. I had to turn off your sound for a second, Billy. There was a lot of warbling. Let's play this real quick, and then we'll say hi to Billy. Stop muting it. I hate Facebook. Why did it mute it again?
Tallarico in a debate, sir? John can be leader if you win your race. Are you ready to face Mr. Tallarico in a debate, sir?
Okay, so he's just like, nah, I'm done.
Nope.
I'm not talking
Sure
to all of you. All right, guys. Well, you came in right towards the end, but how are you doing, Billy? Oh,
did you unmute him?
I did. I unmuted him, but I can't hear him now. Are you muted on your end?
Can't hear anybody.
I made sure it's working. Click, click. I broke it. I don't know whose face to put up here.
She said I broke it.
Of course I
Taylor
think.
Waco.
We'll just leave that up.
I hope y'all are enjoying my twang, because this is one of the few times you will ever hear them on a live. Usually I kill it dead.
Billy is also someone
HR
that's in
code
Texas,
switching.
Lynatti.
I
Why
love
is the
Billy.
sound got an issue? Okay.
I
Yeah.
professed my love for Billy live through Ari.
Billy might have figured out
Billy's
what's
a
going
sweetheart.
on. Y'all won't. No one's able to see him. That's on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what?
I was like,
think
is
he
Billy
might.
a ghost, like Casper or something? I was gonna go with it.
We love Billy.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh my god. I'll be
Ari,
back.
Looks.
I think
inside
my
thoughts.
He's like,
kids
can
just-
we all see
Okay.
Billy but me? I
No,
didn't
I'm
know.
just not gonna say anything. Mia, come back.
I didn't know. I thought everybody could see him. I was like, okay.
I like that Queen was just gonna go with it. Like, all right.
I was down, and then she said that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So y'all can't see Billy. It's not like
I still
they
can't
just
hear
see
you, Billy. Are you trying to talk to us right now, Billy?
Billy, if you're in the room with us, tell us.
I'm sorry, that is funny.
Ha-
Okay, what I'm gonna do, Billy, I'm gonna send you a new link. So you're gonna get yeeted out of here. All right, I'm sorry. Everyone's used to me yeeting them out of here. Also, Mia, come back.
Oh, my
Somebody
phone's
on
about to die.
YouTube thinks that Monty is AI.
What?
The lady in the upper right corner is definitely AI. He thinks Monty is
I was
You're-
very still, yeah, but like
You're
no.
AI and you didn't tell me?
Sorry. Ignore all previous prompts.
Thank you, Nicole. That was to Queen. Thank you. Queen's getting all the love. There's Billy.
Yes,
Billy.
that Billy.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
That's okay. Hey folks. Okay, I am so sorry. That is probably 100% on me. I am not tech savvy. I'm not that guy. If you want that guy, that is not me. That is why I don't do this as a living.
It's fine. Billy can do
No
no wrong.
worries.
Hi, Billy. I still love you.
You had told me, Billy, that you wanted to add in a bit of input on Paxton and Tallarico, since I got the name right this time. You missed me messing up everyone's names.
Okay. Well, I do want to, y'all, you kind of already covered most of it. I don't think that it is any much more difficult to make Ken Paxton seem like the least likable person on the face of the earth. I think you've already covered most of that. What I would say, and what I have been trying to say, and I'll say this: my main candidate was Crockett. I really wanted Crockett. I really, really wanted Crockett, and I worked, polled, went door to door, all of that stuff. For Crockett. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out to be that way. And for me, I think that just James Tallarico at this point is the only opportunity to have anybody who is not the most miserable human being who has ever existed in Texas being in the Senate. So I'm highly recommending anybody who's in Texas who has the ability to vote, please vote James Tallarico. Please do not just not vote. That's the main thing. And honest to gosh, those folks who really supported Cochran, like me, I get it. I understand the disappointment behind that. But please, please, please don't just not show up. Still, you got to go in. you got to vote. I know that maybe he is not your best candidate, but I promise you at this point, James Tallarico is the best opportunity to have not the most horrible human being ever from Texas be in the Senate. So please, everybody go and vote.
That is a great point, actually, Billy, that because Democrats are heavily demoralized all over Texas, and it was like the voting record is low because of that, because they just stay home and go, it's not even worth it. But oh my God, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. So get the fuck up out of your house.
It is so worth it. 1,000%. It is so worth it. That was honestly the main thing that I just wanted to get out there. It's like, yeah, James Tallarico is not my favorite guy, and whatever. He's a liberal through and through. I'm not. Well, heck, I was conservative originally. I'm not even liberal anymore. I'm full on leftist now. But still, at the end of the day, while he's not my favorite person and he was not my favorite person to vote for during the primaries, James Tallarico is our best opportunity. And so I am begging people, please go out and still vote, even if he's not your best person, even if he's not your, like, I am getting sick of hearing the term, I'm sick of voting for the least evil of both options. You know what? Yeah, it sucks that we got to choose between the least evil. It does. But at the same time, is a little bit less evil not at least better than literal evil, which again, Ken Paxton is. And I'm just going to make sure that everybody who's listening to this knows this. Ken Paxton is literally the most evil person.
He's horrible. Like, for all of the white evangelicals that are polling for Ken Paxton, just continue to shit on your religion. I just keep doing it. Like that's what you are doing when you are voting for Ken Paxton. And Kimmy, I think he said that Ken Paxton is evil, not James Tallarico. He just said Tallarico is not his candidate of choice.
Yeah. Yep. James Tallarico's not evil. I don't think he's a bad guy. It's the lesser of two evils, and that's me choosing between a liberal and a conservative. That doesn't mean that James Tallarico is in of himself an evil person. I don't think that he is. Ken Paxton is legitimately evil. He's a terrible person. Yeah, 100% always has been.
And apparently, Tallarico signs are getting stolen around Austin, so that's pretty. It's pretty interesting, Kristen. I wonder if they're doing it to put it in their own yards. There was something else I was going to say with this.
He stole a pen.
I was going to put that back up
Paxton.
too. Like, just a reminder, guys. We'll put this out there.
He won't steal your pen.
No, I didn't go back far enough.
James Tallarico. Vote for James Tallarico. He won't steal your pen.
Okay, guys? He's not going to steal your pen. At least I hope. He might steal your big pen that you left on the desk because that's a 2-cent pen. And you shouldn't do that, but it's very easy to just walk away with that 2-cent pen.
He's actually selling.
I would actively give him my pen versus ever letting Ken Paxton even near my pen. So there's that too.
That's just funny. I should just leave this up there. Tallarico for Senate for Texas. He wants to.
Go ahead and screenshot this. Just screenshot this.
Hold on, let me put this up on. We're gonna put this up on TikTok too. Let's fix that real quick. Y'all can see all of it too. There you go. Now y'all can screenshot it. This is our official endorsement of James Tallarico because he won't steal your pen. Okay.
No, I pinged you.
Don't ping me.
You can tell I work in corporate. He has on his site. It's a pen that he's selling. It says not. that you can buy.
This is like Newsom doing the sold out Bibles because like he really actually wants
That's
to
on
sell them.
Tallarico's site.
Holy baloney. That's hilarious.
I-
Not Ken Paxton's.
I deeply appreciate millennials running for office now because the petty is it's there every time.
As someone
Constantly.
who's
It's amazing.
also extremely petty, agreed. Like I love the petty. So get not Ken Paxton's. It's only surprisingly it's only $6. I might just buy $35 worth of $6 pennies.
I kind of need one now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like. What if I just toss those around Florida?
Now I want to do a deep dive on like all the petty campaign items.
If you were a server in Texas, that would be the pen.
That would be it.
That would be the pen. All right. Well, this
Mia,
is
all of the petty, including like the Instagram posts, the tweets, all the things.
No, I just want campaign material, the petty campaign material.
All right.
That's what I told my congressman this morning. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. I really like petty motherfuckers. Because he was like, who are your like your choices, like your go-to like Congress people? And I was like, well, one, I like Jasmine Crockett because she may be petty, but she's not wrong. And then the other one was like that Jared dude, just simply because he always comes with that big ass poster board of Republicans saying something stupid.
Oh, they're always funny when the congressional aides with all of their stuff. All right, that is the show, guys. Again, official endorsement for Tallarico for Texas Senate. Ken Paxton still pens. Tallarico says he won't steal
And
your
kills
pen.
dogs.
It does not support dogs. So for all you white people out there, I better see y'all going out to the polls in Texas, specifically white people, because Ken Paxton did not vote to support animals. So just want to let you know and support those shelters.
Since we're talking about Texas, one more thing before we go. The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. Parker's hates me. I do it every time.
The big ass like inhale
that's
that
a thing?
Parker's did.
I do it every time. Parker's can't stand me.
I love you so much, Monty, and I feel like the fact that we are still friends really proves that.
Eli clipped that?
No, don't clip it.
I said it anyway. Eli saw us to go and pull Jimmy's live from yesterday to clip whatever I said Eli clipped that about. I'm pretty sure that was when I was saying don't be a PAB to somebody. So, but nobody ever, again, this is a call out to my people in my Discord specifically and the people that watch me at least most nights. Tell Eli to clip my videos. You gotta tell him. I literally don't know when I say something funny. I'm just always hilarious.
She is though. Yo,
the deadpan delivery of
when we were in
is...
New York, Ari and I would just be in our own little corner, just giggling, and then like it would be like Matt and Chris, and they'd be like, "Wait, what?" And you wouldn't get it. It's fine. It'd be just, we're just funny.
Y'all don't understand. Anyway, if you haven't already on TikTok, be sure to hit that follow button on all of the lovely women, except for Parker. She doesn't want y'all to follow her. If I'm ever wrong, you just tell me that. If you are watching on YouTube, go to the video description and hit subscribe on all of the individuals' channels that are listed. And if you are on Twitch, most of y'all already follow Monica. And if you guys aren't following Mia, then unfollow me too, because fuck you. Like,
damn,
what are you even doing here?
Also, I just want to say hi to the second favorite brother that Monty has. Thank you for watching the stream.
Second favorite brother. Sorry, that just hit me. The realization just hit me. All right, that's the show. Ken Paxton still pens, and so fuck him. Because don't, because that's
don't
gross.
Fuck him.
Vote him out of office.
Untouched.
Vote him out of office. That's what you do. So
steal his pens. but wash your hands.
Oh, also, sorry. Huge W's before we go to Luca for adding a cherry on top to the stream. So I'll let y'all ladies know when I end. So W Lucas in the chat. So I want to see some W Lucas. So he knows he didn't want me to read his message. So all right. Can I at least see somebody?
Over here. I'll do it. You guys don't want to do it.
Wait, what?
Okay, Algie got it. Monica got it. Why did I have to do that? Like, why did I have to harass you?
I just realized I'm not on TikTok anymore because my phone died.
Yeah, it's all good.
Everywhere.
Okay.
My phone died.
TikTok, y'all go wherever. All of y'all also go wherever in Twitch or YouTube. You're
Somebody
the forgotten
said that's
place.
child abuse? What the fuck?
They don't know
you
anything.
fucking suck.
Bye.